You're still mine. I'm still yours.
If Jim had never met you at the beach that day, what would have ended up with his poetry and the songs and everything of Jim Morrison? Would he have just faded away and not been...
He couldn't get it published when he was a rock star. How would he get it published as a film graduate from UCLA?
That's right, The Lords and the New Creatures was a very difficult job. It was very difficult for Jim to get that published, for God's sake. And they could only publish it because he was a rock star, you know. So the reviews were pretty good poetry for a rock star. And Jim said, oh, fuck you. What would have happened to me? I don't know, what would have happened to Jim? What would have happened to me? I mean, who knows? You know, the fates had it in store for us. The Indian that occupied Jim Morrison's body, or Indians, the soul of that dead Indian, I like to think, baked Jim on that rooftop of Dennis Jacobs after we graduated and Jim was going to go to New York and instead stayed in Los Angeles, writing songs on that rooftop, dropping acid, and I think that Indian baked him until he was ready. He put him in the alembic, in the alchemical fire, and created that new American Indian, that white American Indian, that synthesis of the two. And at that middle point of July, 1965, they were up there on that rooftop, looking out, and I was about a half mile away on the beach, facing, I was to the north, that was to the south. Jim could have come down and gone to the left, gone south towards the Venice Pier, but instead he came down and began to move right, move north, up towards where I was sitting. And I believe that Indian up on that rooftop said, hey, let's take a walk, man. Let's take a walk. There's somebody I want you to meet. You've got the vision. You've got the vision, boy. You got the vision. You're a white American, and you can bring the Indian's vision of what the earth is all about to the young white Americans. We'll save this planet. We'll save our mother. But you're going to need some help. You could do it as a poet, but you're going to reach 25 people. You could do it as a rock star, and you're going to reach 25 million people.
And Jim once said,
let's go down the stairs, man, and take a walk. There's a guy sitting over there. I think he's going to be able to help you. I think that's what happened. I'm sitting, and Jim came walking, and there we met on the beach in Venice. I think that shaman put that whole thing together for us.
And he said he was just taking notes at a gigantic rock concert he heard in his head.